If you want to be an AI engineer, then you have reached the right place. In this video, I'm going to give you a step-by-step roadmap on how you can become an AI engineer in just 6 months, even if you are starting from scratch. So let's get started with it. Let's start with the month 1, where you need to focus on the foundations, which is mathematics, statistics, and computer science fundamentals. So these are the topics which you need to be good at, which is high school mathematics, linear algebra, calculus, basic geometry. You should know basics of statistics, what are the probability concepts, what is PDF, CDFs, basic statistics, mean, median, variance, etc. You should have good understanding about core concepts of computer science, data structures, algorithms. You don't have to be an expert on all of these topics. You just need to have a good understanding. So make sure you go through that. Many of these things you might have already studied in your school or in college. So try to brush up that knowledge and have a basic understanding about it. That should be sufficient for you to proceed. Moving on to month 2, where you will be learning about Python and data handling. You need to have basic understanding about Python programming. You should know fundamentals and some of the advanced concepts of Python to move forward. Get a good understanding about databases, what is an SQL or a NoSQL database and how it works. Get understanding about some of the highly used Python libraries like NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, and Seaborn. These are widely used across the industry for AI and ML work. You should also have good understanding about data science concepts on how you can clean data and perform exploratory data analysis activities. Month 3 is where you will start learning about the traditional machine learning, understand what is supervised and unsupervised learning, what is classification, regression. Try to understand logistic and linear regression, what are decision trees, what do you mean by k-means, understand how the model development works, like how do you do training, testing, validation, and sampling techniques. Also get an understanding about various evaluation metrics and their appropriate use. In month 4, you will start learning about deep learning and GenAI. So understand what is neural networks, how the neural network architecture works, what is the training process, what do you mean by CNN or RNN and how it works. Generative AI introduction, understand what is LLM, what are the fundamentals of a large language model, what are the different foundational models available, understand what is transformers and how transformers play a role in the LLM. Once you have understanding about these basic concepts, in month 5, now you need to learn more about how these are implemented in real life, what are the tools and technologies being used. So start learning about different AI frameworks like PyTorch, TensorFlow, and again these you have to start with the basic knowledge on how this works. Get your hands dirty by trying some samples. Also understand what is ML ops or machine learning ops, how the models are deployed, how the models are monitored, how day-to-day operations are done. Get a good understanding about prompt engineering, what are the best practices to create good prompts, and start learning about advanced generative AI techniques like what are vector databases, what is retrieval augmented generation or RAG, how the models are fine tuned with different approaches. Try to get understanding about that. In month 6, you will be mainly focusing on the practical applications of these AI ML concepts which you have learned and start working on your professional development. It is very important to get hands-on experience along with whatever you have learned. So make sure you try to build 1 or 2 projects. All these projects are available online, which you can try and get very good hands-on experience on the same. You can look for open source projects on GitHub, and it is a good practice to contribute to open source projects or create good projects and host them on GitHub, by which you are able to showcase to the external world that you have good knowledge on AI and ML, which will add to your resume. Update all the new skills in your resume. Update what are the projects which you have created, which will make you stand out from the crowd. Make sure to continuously keep on learning about the new tools and technologies which are available and the upcoming models which are there. Start practicing on how you will explain about your project to an interviewer or to a senior member in your team so that you are comfortable explaining it to larger audience. Engage with different AI communities on LinkedIn and other platforms. It is very important for everybody to understand what is responsible AI and governance. Anybody working in the AI ML projects, irrespective of their levels, they could be an engineer or manager or a leader, they should have very good understanding about the responsible AI practices and how these can be implemented. Once you have completed this roadmap, you would be in a position to start applying for AI engineer jobs, or even you might start getting interview calls for the same. This 6-month plan is considering you are able to spend at least 3 to 4 hours every day, and you are going to consistently prepare and study for this. If you are already working and you are not able to spend 3 to 4 hours every day, you can still follow the same roadmap, but the duration will be extended. That's all. If you are able to spend at least 1 or 2 hours a day, you might be able to complete it in 7 or 8 months. And if you are already a working professional, many things you might already know, which will help you to reduce this timeline, right? So the timeline can be adjusted based on what are the things you already know, how much time you can spend, and how soon you want to start as an AI engineer. Let me know in the comments whether you have already started your AI journey or you are planning to start your AI engineer journey. I hope you found this video valuable. If yes, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for real world AI knowledge. Thank you for watching and keep learning AI.